guys, Mary Kate. Today I want to talk to you about Christmas in Poland. So in Poland, Advent is the beginning of Christmas time. It is a time when people try to be peaceful and remember the real reason for Christmas. People try not to have excess of anything. Some people give up their favorite foods or drinks, and parties and discos are not widely held. Some people also go to church quite frequently. There is a tradition of the rarity special masses, or communion services, held at dawn and dedicated to Mary for receiving the good news from the angel Gabriel. I'm trying to think if it's angel or archangel, technically. Different story. During Advent, people also prepare their houses for Christmas. There's a lot of cleaning, and people wash their windows and clean their carpets very thoroughly. Everything must be clean for Christmas Day. We had a country that was literally the exact opposite of this. But I don't remember what country that was. That's so weird. Before Christmas, children in school and preschool take part in the nativity plays. They are very popular and often more secular than religious. The Christmas story is also sometimes put into modern times. The smell of tangerines in school or workplaces is widely throughout to mean that Christmas time is about to start. Poland is a large Catholic country, and Christmas Eve is a very important and busy day. It is now often the most important day over Christmas. Even though it's not a holiday, but Christmas and December 26th are holidays. Traditionally, it is the day of fasting and abstinence, not eating anything, and meat is not normally allowed to be eaten in any form. So, no bacon. I'm guessing no soup, like chicken soup. Anything like that. Christmas Eve is known as Vigileu. And it has pronunciation, so I'm going by the pronunciation. Do not kill me, please. Traditionally, the house is also cleaned and everyone wore their best festive clothes. The main Christmas meal is eaten in the evening is called Kolaczka Wigilijna. That one doesn't have a pronunciation. Oh wait. Sorry, Wigilijna. Yeah, W is pronounced like feet. Okay, anyway. Christmas Eve supper. Oh wait. Okay, yeah. It's traditionally that no food is eaten until the first star is seen in the sky. So children look at the night sky to spot the first star. On the table there are 12 dishes. They are meant to give you good luck for the next 12 months. The meal is traditionally meat-free. This is to remember the animals who took part of the baby Jesus in the manger. So the manger scenes, so the sheep, the donkey, the rooster, the cows. Everyone has a day at least to eat or at least try some of each dish. For Catholic, these 12 dishes symbolize Jesus' 12 disciples, like in many Catholic countries. Christmas Eve is often a fasting day, meaning that some people don't eat anything until after the sun sets, when church day officially ends. So, in churches, we have what's called church days. So from sun up to sundown is one day. So right now, sunset's about 4:30. So at 4:30, the 5 o'clock Mass actually counts if you go on a Saturday for Sunday's Mass. Do not ask me why. It just does. So that's why the custom of the first star comes from. Because since the first star is up in the sky, everything logically would be the sun. But anyway, it's time to eat. Some people in central Poland say that midnight the animals can talk. That's cool. I feel like that happens a lot of different places. That's not here. One of the most important dishes is beetroot soup. It is obligatory to have it. If you really hate it, you can eat mushroom soup instead. The beetroot soup may also be eaten with little dumplings with mushrooms, or pancakes with mushrooms and cabbage and breadcrumbs fried on oil or butter. Carp is often the main dish of the meal. The fish itself is traditionally bought a few days earlier, alive, and swims in the bath until it's killed by the lady of the house. Now most people just buy a fillet of carp instead, especially if you only have one shower and not a bath in your house. The carp scales are said to bring luck and fortune, and by some are kept the whole year, i.e. in wallets. Traditionally, some older ladies put them in their bras for the time of the supper and give them next day to guests for good luck. Bigos is a dish which can be eaten either hot or cold. I'm gonna get my wire, sorry. Okay. Right. It's made of cabbage, bacon, sometimes dried plums, so it is saved for Christmas Day or the 26th, as it has meat in it. It is made about a week or so before Christmas Eve because with each day it gets better. Herrings are very popular and usually served in several ways, in oil and cream and jelly. Each household has their own recipe that say is the best in the whole wide world. In most houses, there is also kompot zuza, which is a drink made by boiling dried fruit and fresh apples. The most popular dessert is kolchak vigilina, or mako vilko, a poppy seed roll made of sweet yeast bread. Kuta mix dried fruits and nuts with pear-neck, a moist cake and honey that's like a gingerbread, and gingerbreads, which are usually dry and hard. At the beginning of the meal, a large wafer biscuit called an optalak, which has a picture of Mary, Joseph, and Jesus on it, is passed around the table, and everyone breaks a piece off and eats it. Sometimes a small piece may be given to any farm animals or pets the family may have. A place is often left empty at the meal table for unexpected guests. Polish people say that no one should be alone or hungry. Therefore, if someone unexpected knocks on the door, they are welcomed. In the houses, the empty places are places to commensurate a dead relative for a family member who couldn't make it to the meal, or for a family member, sorry. Sometimes straw is put on the floor of the room, or under the tablecloth, to remind people that Jesus was born in a stable or cowshed. And extra empty place is normally left at the Christmas table for a unexpected visitor, as we went through. The worst part about Christmas Eve supper is that you can't open the presents before it has finished. One of members of the family who traditionally begin and end this meal always make it last a long time. In most houses, before the presents are opened, the family sings carols together. Children only want to open the presents, and sometimes more carols are sung just to tease the children. That's evil. I'm very impatient. I've already opened literally 2 of my Christmas presents, and it's only December 15th. There are very many carols sung in Poland, and each region has its own carol. The most popular is Virgil, or Within Night Silence, God is Born, Sleepy Be Jesus, Today in Bethlehem. The oldest carols are from medieval time, but the most popular ones are from the Baroque period. If you don't know what the Baroque period is, it's an awesome period. It's like Bach, Mozart. It's like the classical period of music. Presents are bought by St. Nicholas, but in some parts of Poland there are different present bringers. Because of the 19th century, the borders of Poland were different, so many people have different traditions. In each polis, there is, in the east, there is Mozor. In the western and northern Poland is the Starman. The Starman is not always all good. If someone is bad, he can give him a birch rod that should be used on that person. The Christmas tree is also often bought and decorated on Christmas Eve. It is decorated with a star on top. There we go again with stars. Represent the Star of Bethlehem. I understand that. I just can't for myself. I'd rather use the angel and make Gabriel. End discussion. Gingerbread lights, previously called candles, and bamki, which are baubles, which are ornaments, and glass ornaments in different shapes, though most often they are spears. They are usually handmade, painted, and decorated in other ways. In the east of Poland, the decorations are traditionally made of straw and are very beautiful. In some houses, there are customs of breaking one of the Christmas tree decorations, i.e., breaking a glass bauble to scare the evil out of the house for the whole. Actually, I cannot bring myself to break any ornaments. Like, literally, no. No, thank you. I'd rather not. Christmas Eve is finished by going to church for a midnight mass service. A very popular film to watch in Poland over Christmas is Home Alone. I love Home Alone. Second one is like my love. Home Alone is called Kevin Sam U Domo, which means Kevin alone in the house, which actually makes sense because the little character, the little boy's name is Kevin. In 2010, it wasn't going to be shown, but some people complained that it was back on TV. It literally sounds like me with Santa Claus 2 right now. Because look at the first one, then the third one, but Santa Claus 2 was like gone. Really? Freeform? Please bring him back. The days after Christmas are often spent with friends and family. People in Poland also like to kiss under the mistletoe. Polish children also often get dressed up and go carol singing on the Epiphany, which is January 6th. So, because this is already like almost 12 minutes long, I hope you guys enjoyed. Love you. See you. Bye.